Hey everyone, Ian here, Mandershed Media, and we got a special car for you today. I mean, they're all special to everybody's interest levels and such, but this one here served as an ambulance one time, and I'm going to get into that story. But first off, what we're looking at is a 1961 Ford Monarch Richelieu. So a four-door sedan, 352, two-barrel engine, automatic transmission, power steering, power brakes. Pretty standard for, actually not necessarily standard. It has some power options, which in the early 60s, not necessarily, that common. So the story of this car, I think, is definitely worth telling. And I have permission from the owner now that to attach the story to the car. And it is so cool. That's one of the only reasons, or one of the reasons why I started this YouTube channel to begin with, was just the stories of the cars. I think it's cool how certain people end up with certain cars, or how they end up here, or whatever the case, and this one is no different. So this particular car was ordered brand new by John's grandpa. So the owner now is John, and his grandpa ordered it brand new in 61. So his parents were expecting little John as a baby, of course. So what happened was the grandpa insisted that his son take the car with his wife to the hospital to have their newborn child. Anyway, so John was born, and premature and tiny. So the doctor went to his dad and said, "Do you have a good car here?" He said, "Yep." "Well, we have to run him to Saskatoon right now." So they put him in a mobile incubator, Johnny, that is, and they went as fast as humanly possible straight to Saskatoon. So the story goes, the speedometer was buried past 100 miles an hour. And again, I don't want to get into all the specific details, but this car was one of the main reasons why John is on this planet. It got him there in the amount of time. There were some things that happened on the way. The incubator ran out of oxygen. The tank had run out. So the doctor had to, lightly perform CPR. I guess John was about as big as, we could fit in your palm of your hand. He was that tiny. So they got police escort from the outside of Saskatoon, got to the hospital, and they were able to take care of John. And, obviously to this day, happy and healthy just the same. So this car, now that it's in John and his wife Brenda's possession, it's pretty cool. Without that car, there's a chance that, John might not be here. So now that it's, it's a cool story in the fact that you did whatever. And it's odd enough that it was, that John's grandpa had insisted that you took his new car to have this baby, that they actually had this, this brand new Monarch, to make sure that, not that they were planning on driving to Saskatoon, but they were instantly driving, Mach 7 to Saskatoon to save the baby's life. So it's just cool now that, 60 some years later, we are, back, I guess what you want to call full circle. So it's really neat. I got to do an appraisal on this here last week. So I had asked him if it was okay if I did a video, and he was obviously totally fine with it. And I'm just happy to share this video with you that obviously, yes, it's not a muscle car. It is a cool car. I've driven this car. I've tinkered a little bit with it with the gentleman who restored it, who is also a dear friend of mine. So to see it still in the area, and through some chance that it was actually found again, it was found south of Saskatoon, quite a few years back, and just that they figured out that this was the car that they thought it was from when they were growing up as kids. It's just neat how it all ended up the way it has now. So yeah, so now the plan is to take this car to some car shows, enjoy it, and just be thankful also that it got him to Saskatoon in the time that was required. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the story. Again, thanks to Johnny and Brenda for letting me put this video out there. And yeah, like, share, subscribe. We're, again, got lots of new content coming. Winter's almost over, so we're going to be able to get, get some more vehicles outside and get some more more options for you to watch. But until such time, thanks again for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you. And yeah, see you soon. Bye for now.